Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Emily. In this video I will be creating two cards featuring some press plates from Alex Aberia Design, and they are compatible, or they are meant to be used with Spellbinder's better press system. They can also be hot foiled if you have that machine. But I will not be doing any hot foiling today with the products, but I just wanted to point that out. I'm starting out by having a piece of white smooth cardstock. This is actually not meant for this machine or this technique, but it works okay if you would like to use Copic markers, which I will be doing in today's video. I'm using some black ink here on top of my press plate. This is the Elegant Bloom. And I'm just using that. And if you don't get an completely black impression the first time you run it through, you will see I don't get a perfect impression. This was the first time I used this press plate. I can always go in with some more ink and darken it up until I'm happy with the results. That is the perfect feature for this technique. So you can see here I'm using another press plate. This is the abstract background and it's very beautiful. I will do it in black as well as in blue. You can see here in a second how beautiful that turned out the first time I used it. I could have used some low-tech adhesive to the back of this panel to avoid having some marks with that tape. I wasn't thinking about it when I created, but it will turn out okay in the end. So here I'm using some Catherine Pooler blue ink on top of this press plate. I wanted to see if I could use it with any type of ink, and it really turned out beautiful. You can see how crisp of a result I got with this type of ink as well. Love it. And for my sentiments for one of the cards, I am also using the Classic Sentiments. This is a combo of products. You can see you have your press plate as well as your die set in this set. For this I am using the ink that actually comes with this machine and are meant to be used with these press plates. It's a really black ink and it's very gorgeous. You will see that this actually gave me, I think, the best result for today's video. You can see how crisp that image is after just one run through. I wanted to share that the dies come connected and you can just line them up and use some low-tech adhesive to keep them in place. And then you can run it through your standard machine and they come out this beautiful. There is also coordinating dies for the classic, the Elegant Bloom press plate. And I run that through. And for our background there is coordinating stencils. So I will have one with warm tones. You can see we have our purple and pink background. I am keeping my colors darker towards some of the edges and lighter towards the middle. And all of this is just helping me to build some dimension and interest to my background. I just love the reveal when you are peeling off your stencil. I think that always is the best part when you are creating. And now I'm going in with some orange tones here, really beautiful as well. And here you can really see what I'm meaning with building dimension. You can also use two ink pads if you like even more dimension. I just kept mine to be, I'm just pressing my ink brush a little harder on some of the places and lighter on others to get that variation in color. So beautiful. I really like this stencil. I think it's a really great combo for building interest to your background. If you like creating cards like this is a really good one to have in your stash. Look how beautiful that turned out with a flower on top. But I will actually end up creating another panel and I will save this flower for that one and just go with a bold sentiment instead for this panel. So you can see I'm using some Copic markers. That is why I used that Copic friendly ink in the beginning and not the other black ink that I used for my sentiment. I think the ink that comes with the machine is perfect for watercoloring techniques and stuff like that, but I have heard that it is not compatible with sort of alcohol markers, so I didn't use that, but I will definitely try it out because I haven't yet. This is our blue panel that we created, and I went in with some blue colors on top of it as well, just to build on that those blue tones and I think it turned out stunningly. I did the same thing here, darker towards one of the corners and then lighter in the middle. And for this one I will go more with the blue tones, so I will just have blue on this, no other colors, no green, no other stuff like that. So I think this is a very cute monochromatic color scheme for this. You can see our last one. It could have been nice just to leave it like that, white with the blue stripes on, if you would like to try that. But I went in with blue for our last one as well, and I'm happy with the result. I think it turned out super nice. Went a little bit too hard here in the center, but I will end up covering most of this off, so it's no big deal. I will also go over it to make it more smooth in the transitions. And you can see I'm covering a lot of those boo-boos up with my large flower. I cut everything down to size. I cut my flower. I also cut some of the parts on the inside of this that the die doesn't cut, just to make my background a little bit more visible. I am raising up my sentiment with some foam, and you can see I also have a shadow piece with gold. So here is my large bold sentiment for my second card. Have a good day. This is an oldie but goodie that has been out for quite some time. It's really a go-to in my stash, so if you don't have this, I would really pick it up because it makes every card a little bit better. I decorated them with some sequins, and that finished off my projects for today. I hope you got inspired. I will have links down below for all of the products that I used in this video, and I will see you soon. Bye!